This podcast is brought to you by the Islamic Center and NYU. For more information, visit our website at www.icnyu.org.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Forgive me that there is a mild something in the background. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us to block it out. I had planned for us to be here today for this particular meditation because of how significant the nature is for today. And just to provide a nice backdrop, inshallah. So bismillah. I want to welcome all of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to Islamic Meditation. I'm so happy actually to be with you. It's been too long. I feel like we've been away from each other for a while. And I definitely have needed this time with you. And so, alhamdulillah, the fact that you're on tells me that you also have needed some of this time as well. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us to have a barakah in this moment together, and for us to be able to expand our hearts and our souls as we enter into this meditation. So we always start with just a few minutes, inshallah. Today, I'm so excited about jumping into the exact meditation that I won't spend a lot of time on I won't spend a lot of time on the actual details of Islamic meditation, as we will spend more time on the meditation itself. So a couple of things is that we know Islamic meditation is something that Islamic meditation is something that has multiple components. Multiple of its components are, number one, there is the engagement of the mind, and then what we call there is the physical mind, and then there's the spiritual mind. And the spiritual mind is actually that which oversees, governs, assesses, gives inspiration and direction also to what we would say in terms of our physical mind, right? Because there are a number of brain synaptics that are happening. There are stimuli that come into our mental state. But then there's the higher self, right? And that spiritual mind called the aqal, right? And so the engagement of the spiritual mind to actually even oversee, to investigate, sometimes to guide and govern. This is the aqal, that's the spiritual mind, subhanallah. And then there is, of course, as we know, the physical heart. And the physical heart actually has what's the word I want to say, is that it has not only place, it has voice, right? It can actually cause the mind to feel a certain way. It gives information, right, to the physical mind, therefore causing, for example, when I'm tired then creates certain types of emotions, right? Even tired can lend itself to certain ruminations. It can lend, of course, then one begins to feel run down, starts to feel stress. But oftentimes these are connected to the physical heart. But then there is the spiritual heart, the qalb. And the spiritual heart, again, as we would call it, more or less also a guidance for it, also a healing. It's a healing for it. It becomes a light for it. And so it becomes necessary for us, of course, to strengthen the light of our spiritual heart, so that it can be a healing also for our physical heart. And then there is the master of all of that, and that is the ruh, the spirit, right? And the spirit is that which connects us to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The spirit is that which just brings us to the highest state, to the highest reality, to the ultimate reality, allowing a lot of those stress, ruminations, those things to just begin to melt away into the oblivion. So with that being said, I would like for, again, just to focus on today's meditation is about the seasons of change. That the seasons of change in our life can sometimes create a lot of different types of emotions. Oftentimes the seasons of change come, as we know, there's the seasonal affective disorder. It can create some sadness. Sometimes seasons of change bring about anxiety for people, the feeling of uncertainty, of what's the unknown, also certain things going away, certain loss of things. And so, what I'd like to focus on is not so much, of course, those negative ruminations, but how do we actually embrace that in order to expand our spirit? Right? If I were to give it just in a physics way, that in order to charge it, in order for a battery to work, there's positive and negative. And many times, of course, we focus on, we focus on the positive. But the interesting thing about Allah is the way that He equates and values certain, the way His weight of value is not always our weight in value. And so by engaging the spirit, we're able to expand that for ourselves. And so, inshallah, that's what we're going to focus on today is for how do we embrace all of the change? How do we embrace the seasons of many colors? How do we allow it to expand our souls in order to become greater, more full, more content, more joyful, more peaceful beings? Yeah? Okay. So that's all I want to talk about today. Today, I want us to we're going to focus on a principle called muraqabah. Muraqabah. I'm going to introduce a few images and a few ideas. Please breathe them in. Give it no value, no muhasiba, no muhasiba. Don't give it a value. Don't give it a judgment. Simply watch the change in you. Simply notice the changes in you as I introduce certain elements. Just notice, and if any value comes up, oh, that's negative, oh, that's bad, or you tell yourself you can't do something, we will just take deep breaths in and breathe that thought away. Send it back into the realm that it came from, pushing it away. Okay? So with that being said, I would like for you to get as comfortable as you can. I'm actually going to adjust my chair a bit. Get as comfortable as you can. Make sure if you're lying down, let your legs and ankles relax, your shoulders relax. If you're sitting, sit in a comfortable position with the soles of your feet gently placed on the ground, making sure that it meets also naturally. If you need to place something behind your back, I'm actually going to do that. You need to place something behind your back to support you so that you can be comfortable. Relax and soften your shoulders. And at this time, you can begin to soften your jaw. Begin to soften your chest. Soften your stomach. Allow your thighs, your knees to relax. And as you're doing that, if you focus better on closing your eyes, please do so. And as you close your eyes, allow your breath to fall in and gently out. As you're breathing, notice your scalp. Is there any tension there? Are you holding on to anything? No need. You can send breath there and allow yourself to just be. Notice your face, your eyebrows, your mouth, your chin, your jaw. You have full permission to relax. Allow everything and anything that you're holding up to blow away. Travel to your neck and your spine, your shoulders. Send breath into all the tiny spaces that are there. Give yourself full permission to relax. Knowing that you're loved, knowing that you are protected, cared for, considered. Send breath down your spine. Send breath into your chest. Send full breaths into your stomach, your abdomen, your groin, your thighs, your knees. It's loving. It embraces you with all of its sounds and its colors. The soil greets you. Breathe in its smell. Allow its colors to seep into your skin, into your heart, to melt with your breath. As you're standing in a sacred space in your forest of trees, know that you're okay. Here, you are welcome. Here, you are cared for, considered, loved. You are safe. There is sunshine here. It's gentle, gently warm. Just notice its feeling on you. Notice its gentle kiss. There is breeze. It is breathing with you. And as you allow the colors, the forest, the spirit of it to be on your back, on the back of your legs, the back of your calves, your feet, your shoulders, breathe it in fully. Gently you notice its color changes. The colors that are around you in your forest are changing. There is a redness around you. Notice that redness. What does it feel like on your scalp? What does it feel like in the sockets of your eyes? In your chest, in your heart? What does it feel like in your thighs? Breathe it all in. Expanding yourself making room for its beauty, expanding yourself, making room for all of its meaning. You are present, loved, cared for, protected, and safe. Gently, the redness begins to melt into a beautiful burnt orange. See the burnt orange? Let it embrace you. Let it seep into the back of your arms, into your biceps. You are changing with it. This is good. Take deep breaths, knowing that Allah is with you with every breath, with every change, with every exhale, with every expansion and contraction. Allah is with you. Feel the change on the back of your neck and down your spine. Gently, the burnt orange melts slowly into yellow. And it's not a pure yellow. It's speckled. It also has change. Embrace it fully. Feel its yellowness on your cheeks, on your stomach, on your knees. Just notice how it feels. If any value to it comes in, just blow it away. Ya Allah. Ya Allah. Ya As-Salam. O you who brings peace. O you, the source of all peace. Grant me peace with this change. Slowly, the yellow fades into brown. Notice the brown. Notice its effect. Notice your emotions and breathe them in. You are safe. This is your forest. Here you are welcome. Here you grow, you change. It's okay. Allah is with you. Feel the brown in your fingers, in your toes, down your spine. Notice its feel. You're loved. You're cared for. You are considered. I want you to notice now the brown is falling away. A breeze is blowing, and it blows away all the colors, not away from you, deep within you. As its colors fall over you, like a wave of color, a wave of leaves, you're safe, you're cared for, you're considered, you're loved. You are falling, and it's okay. There is soft, embracing, comfortable soil beneath you, giving you full permission to be present with it. See yourself embracing this soil. Take deep breaths. Ya Allah. Ya Assalam. Ya Assalam. O you who are the source of peace. You who bring peace. Grant me peace with the change. You notice that as you are there in that soil, disappearing with it, there is a gentle change, a germination happening. Below the surface of you, there is growth. Below the surface of you, there is light. There are small, tiny, new. Take deep breaths. Allow the sun to shine on you. Allow the air to breathe on you. Notice a gentle, oh so subtle drizzle of rain. Feel it on your face. Feel it on your lips, on your chest, on your hands. It is okay. You are well. You're cared for. You're considered. You're loved. The drizzle gives way to the light of the sun, to its warmth, to its heat. Slowly, you are rising with all of the beautiful colors with you. You are rising, expanded, stronger, fuller, more beautiful with all your colors of red and green and yellow and orange and browns. and purples and golds. You are full. You are whole. You are strong. You are cared for, loved, protected, considered, safe. Take a deep breath. And with all the fullness of yourself, with all your full beauty, the richness of your colors, come forward back to this moment. If you haven't already, open your eyes. Take a deep breath and be present in this space. Allow your shoulders space to be. Take a look at your hands. Place your right hand on your heart and breathe into it. You are present. You are full. Notice the wall in front of you. Take a breath. Notice the ground underneath you, the floor. Take a breath. Come back to your screen and take a breath. Allah says in the Quran that He will never change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. Even though this is such a seemingly direct statement, the change is about the embrace of the change. And instead of it pushing it away, to embrace it so that it can expand you, grow you, enrich you, elevate you, educate you, liberate you. The change has the ability to change you if we let it in a positive way, in a beautiful way, in the ways of expansion. But know that it is yours to have. It is yours. Jazakumullah al-khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to grant you peace and spiritual wellness and spiritual wealth, increase in understanding and contentment. If there are any immediate questions, we have time for about 2 or 3. Were there any questions? Oh, sorry about that. No, I don't see questions. With that being said, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being on this moment, this meditation, this journey with me. That I could do it all by myself, but it's not as special as it is with you. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
If you would like to listen to more, please donate to www.icnyu.org/donate. For more of our virtual programs, go to www.icnyu.org/classes. If you have any questions, email us at info@icnyu.org.